Okay, alright, hi and welcome back to our educators. So untuk hari ni saya nak teruskan dengan membincang Kimia Praktis Topical soalan Compilation 2023, yang mana dalam modul ni dia ada soalan SPM, soalan MRSM dan SBP. So 3 komponen utama lah SBP. So ada ada soalan daripada tiga place ni. So saya akan guna modul ni secara berterusan bagi batch ini supaya you dapat A. So saya akan guna banyak modul ni untuk mengajarkan teknik menjawab. Okay, so pastikan siapa yang nak modul ni, you boleh comment down in the comment box. Saya akan bagi soft copy atau you boleh PM saya di Telegram. So saya akan bagi the module itself secara soft copy, lagi senang. Okay, boleh PM saya di Telegram ataupun melalui Instagram educators. Okay, so for today, actually we want to discuss chapter 2, Jiran dan struktur atom, because there are 20 questions to discuss. So I will discuss these questions in English and Malay, so it would be such a lengthy video, but I hope you understand end of the day, sebab actually I dah pernah discuss dalam Malay untuk this thing. So saya akan discuss fully in English lah, sorry for this video. So bagi student English, please take note all the key points that I'm going to highlight for all these 20 questions, and be ready for another one video for this chapter for mole concept, formula and chemical equation. Okay, so let's get started without any further ado. Okay, so this topic is about matter and atomic structure. So it can be your paper 1 or paper 2 question. Memang highly chance for this question, this topic to appear dalam both of the paper, and this topic don't have any experiments. Okay, this topic don't have experiments. So when it doesn't have any experiments, so you tak perlu nak risau pasal this topic in paper 3. No experiments, so no paper 3 questions from this topic. Your paper 3 questions maybe can start from chapter 4 and onwards lah. Okay, so it's something like that, but our main business is not paper 3, and in my educators I'm not going to teach more on paper 3. My problem is paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first question is from question 1 from SPM 2021. Okay, what is this question about? Diagram 1 shows the standard representation of an atom Z. Okay, standard representation is consists of nuclear number and also proton number. Okay, I used to spell number in a wrong way, so sometimes kalau I tersalah, just let me know. And proton number. Okay, most of the students, they have problem to identify which one is proton number and nuclear number, because the way that we write the standard representation is totally vice versa with how it was in the periodic table. So remember, if you were asked to write a standard representation, usually the nuclear number would be at the up, right? And usually the upper number would be bigger than the down number. So just don't worry, just remember that nombor atas is the nuclear number, the number at down there is a proton number. Okay, the first question is about which of the following diagram shows the correct atomic structure. Okay, correct atomic structure, mark the word atomic structure. So you have to understand that atomic structure consists of electrons. Okay, and when this is an atom, for atoms always protons are equal with electrons. Alright, so do we have the proton number here? Yeah, we do. The proton number is 5 here, hence the electron also 5. So we got 5 electrons. Okay, so if 5 electrons, what is the arrangement? Remember, in the first shell we can maximum put 2 electrons. So from 5 I already put 2 electrons in the first shell. So how about second shell? We can put maximum 8 electrons. So I have remaining 3, so I can place it here. So your first shell should be 2 electrons, second shell should be 3 for this question. Okay, try to see which one have 2 electrons. Okay, 2 electrons in the first shell and 3 electrons in the second shell. Okay, so I want you to see the diagram correctly. So once you view, most of it choose, okay, this one. Okay, this one might be correct. Okay, this one 2 electrons, but in third one is more than 3, so it's obviously wrong. And this one, okay, 2 electrons in first shell, second shell 3, okay, correct. This one 2 electrons. Okay, this one obviously wrong lah. So now your answer is among A and C. Okay, what is the best answer? Okay, remember in your textbook when they ask you to draw about the atomic structure, they insist, they make sure that you should write on the nucleus how many protons and neutrons located on it. So in that way, this A is totally wrong because they doesn't write how many neutrons and protons in the nucleus, because you should write, okay, because we have two different things, okay, Raja susunan electron, electron arrangement diagram, and also atomic structure arrangement diagram. So for the atomic structure arrangement diagram in the nucleus, you should write how many protons and neutrons do we have. So for this question, the correct answer is C. Okay, this is such a tricky question. Okay, next one. Question 2 is from SPM 2021. Which of the model is presented by Rutherford? Okay, Ernest Rutherford. Okay, Ernest Rutherford, he presented a model which consists of proton and electron. Okay, so the answer should be either B or C. Okay, remember, but Rutherford doesn't propose anything with shells, so no shells in his model. Of course, the answer is B. And you can answer this question if you remember the thing, if you remember the history of the how the atomic models were invented. Okay, next question, question 3 from SPM 2021. It's about a resident in Kampong Sentasa made a complaint to the water department. Okay, highlight water department, because his water bill increased drastically. Officer department found that an underground water pipe leakage. This is the keyword. Okay, remember, if anything about leakage, underground pipe leakage, or once I think I saw a question, it's about the heart vein. So there is a leakage of blood. So what isotope should we use? It's actually something about isotope. So the answer is of course sodium 24, or in bahasa Melayu natrium 24. This is the only one answer. If you find something about leakage under the pipe, under the soil, it's of course about sodium 24. Okay, moving on, next question, question number 4. It's from question 1 SPM 2022. Okay, this diagram shows the change in state of matter of solid X. Okay, so basically this diagram I would call diagram naik tangga. Okay, or else in bahasa Melayu this is lengkung pemanasan. Okay, and in English it is heating curve. Okay, heating curve. Okay, heating curve. So remember, okay, this straight line, the straight one, okay, this straight one, okay, the one that exactly straight with it, the temperature is the point, is the point that we are looking for. Maybe the melting point, maybe the okay, what's another one? I also forget. Okay, so okay, that's not a matter now. Okay, so they're asking about what is the physical state, okay, of X and point Y from Q to R. Okay, so this is about heating curve. So when heating, it is about melting for sure. You panaskan something, for sure it's going to melt or going to freeze. So of course it's going to melt. So of course freezing ni wrong lah, terus salah. So yang tinggal A or C, and dia kata physical state of X from Q to R. Okay, Q to R. So during this stage when we start, this is solid. During this stage, it is solid and liquid. And at this part, it starts to be liquid. Okay, yang straight ni dia macam ada dua keadaan tau, dua keadaan jirim. Kalau like this one heating curve, so solid and liquid. Kalau the apa nak kata cooling punya curve tu, that one might be what gas and liquid, I guess. Okay, so it's something like that. Straight line ni memang ada dua keadaan jirim. So the answer is C lah. Obviously memang the answer for number 4 is C. Okay, next one. Question 5 from SPM 2022. In SPM 2022 is question number 2. Okay, this question is about correct match for each substance and its type of particle. Okay, paracetamol, detergent, balloon, kaji, cuaca, weather balloon gas. Okay, remember this weather balloon gas is an element of group 18. So element of group 18 is monoatom, kan? Because it's monoatoms, right? So monoatom, so of course it should be atom and atom lah. So C dan B ni obviously salah. You can see in your textbook dalam bab 4 dia ada cerita. Okay, helium. So yang tinggal is detergent and paracetamol. Okay, paracetamol is actually a type of ubat. Okay, it's a ubat. Okay, kalau macam tu boleh ke ubat is apa nak kata, is an ion? Tak boleh lah. Detergent is ion sebab you belajar dalam bab sabun actually. So this question I can say like it's related to chapter 2 form 4 and chapter 5 form 5. So it's about 2 chapters question. Okay, chapter 5 form 5. So the correct answer for this question is A lah. Okay, A is the correct answer. Okay, next one. Diagram 2 shows a use of substance X. Okay, so substance X is actually the mata of the pencil, like the lidi. So it's made of carbon in bahasa Melayu. Kalau in English is carbon lah. Okay, so they ask such a very tricky question lah. Which of the statement is correct about X? Okay, carbon. It's about carbon. Okay, isotope bagi X. Isotope of X can be used, okay, to detect leakage. For leakage, it is sodium, but this is carbon. So this is obviously wrong. Sodium 23, I guess. So this one obviously wrong. Okay. Used as standard atom to determine. Yeah, we use carbon as a standard atom because carbon is a solid, okay, in room temperature, and it is easy to be handled. So the correct answer for this question is D. Alright. Next one. Number 7. Okay, number 7 is question from MRSM 2021. Okay, so this question is about ion. Okay, which of the following substance is made of ions? Okay, ions is actually combination of something and something. Okay, what is combination about something and something? Okay, ions are combination of metal and non-metal. Okay, metal and non-metal. So in that way, which one of this is combination of metal? Okay, water is molecule, so of course it's not ion because water is H2O. Okay, dua-dua is bukan logam, and argon is atom. Okay, AR the symbol. Ada satu huruf besar, so atom. Gas oxygen O2, so this is a molecule. So nak tak nak, sodium chloride ataupun natrium chloride is the correct answer. Next one. Which element has an isotope that okay, you see the word detects the leakage under the pipe. We are talking about leakage. The obvious answer is sodium. Okay. Number 9. SPM question 17. Okay, so this is about an heating curve. Heating curve ni sangat famous sebenarnya in SPM level. Suka tanya pasal heating curve. Okay, based on diagram 2, at which sections does the substance exist as a mixture of solid and liquid? Mixture of solid and liquid. Okay, so in solids, in heating, this one is solid, this one is solid plus liquid, kan? So dia tanya exist as mixture of solid and liquid, so obviously Q to R lah. Okay, P to QD is actually is solid, R to S ni actually dah mula menjadi liquid and gas, and so on is gas lah. So salah lah. Alright, the answer is B. Okay, next one. Chlorine 35 and chlorine 37 are isotopes of chlorine. What are the following statement is true? Okay, isotope. What do I tell about isotope? It is atoms of the same element with same proton number but different, same number of protons but different number of neutrons. Okay, but different number of neutrons. Okay, so different number of neutrons, that's the main keyword here. So the answer is chlorine 37 has 17 protons and 20 neutrons. Okay, they say the proton number is 17. Okay lah, as already stated here. and then the 20 neutrons here lah. This is nuclear number. Okay, whenever they write chlorine 36 lah, 35 lah kan, kira the nombor sebelah ni is actually the nuclear number. So kalau the proton number is 17, 37 minus 17 is 20 neutrons. So this is correct. Okay, next one. 35 has 17 protons and 18 electrons. Mark the word electrons. But remember, isotopes are always atoms. So atom, proton and electron is just the same. Kalau ada 17 proton, of course lah ada 17 electron juga. So this is obviously wrong at this part. Chlorine 35 has less electron than chlorine 37. Remember, if both of these are isotopes and the proton number for both of these is same, it have 17. So the electron also just the same, should be 17. So tadi yang kurang tadi lebih, dia akan equal. So ni pun salah, it should be same. And mempunyai bilangan neutron. Okay, neutron number is different because from the definition itself we know neutron number is different, because let's say chlorine 35, you are the 17 proton, so baki is 18, that is number of neutrons. This one, you are the 37 nuclear number, you are the 17 proton, so 37 minus 17 is 20. 20 is the neutrons, so it's different, it's not same. So the correct answer is A. Okay, next one. This is question 1 from MRSM 2022. Protium, deuterium, tritium are the isotopes of hydrogen. What are the similarities? Okay, for isotopes, they are from the same family. Okay, they are the same family. So if let's say from the same family, dia punya perangai pun mestilah sama. So of course lah, chemical properties dia always same. Chemical properties and physical properties are different. Physical properties may be about the temperature, about the melting, heating, all those stuff. Okay, something that we need something to measure and we can see the melting, heating semua. Heating temperature lah, the suhu. Okay, so the answer kalau yang sama is the chemical property and the number of neutrons. Number of neutrons is different. Relative atomic mass pun different. Okay, so remember that you should know how to differentiate chemical properties and physical properties. It is two different things. Okay, number 12. Question 15 from SPM MRSM 2022. Atomic structure. Okay, what are true? Okay, so remember, what is this up one? This 39 is the nuclear number, while down one is the proton number. Okay, so they ask about atom. So the electrons are still 19 lah, the same thing. So cuba tengok yang mana 19 kat sini. 2.8.8, so 16, 8, 19. Okay, ni pun 19, ni pun 19, ni semua 20. We want 19 je, so C and D is obviously wrong lah. So we have A and B sahaja. Okay, number of neutrons. If we have 29 nucleon, 19 protons, so number of neutrons is 39 minus 90 is just 20. So jawapan dia adalah B. Okay, faham? Ingat, number of neutrons is actually nuclear number minus proton number. Okay, itu number of neutrons. So don't assume that number of neutrons and nuclear number is just the same thing. It's different thing, totally different. Tak boleh dimaafkan kalau you kata tu benda yang sama. Okay, next one, number 13. SPM MRSM 2022. Still about heating curve, but this is acetic acid. Okay, they ask what are the statements that can be deducted. Which are statements can be deducted from diagram 8? Okay, no heat absorbed in first 2 minutes. No, the no heat absorbed is here. Here the heat is still absorbed. Okay, here no heat absorbed. So this one is obviously wrong. Acetic acid needs 8 minutes to melt completely. Okay, melt completely means melting occurs. So it's to change from solid to liquid, it takes 8 minutes. Actually, dah sampai sini dah liquid dah sebenarnya. So it just takes 7 minutes. So this is also wrong. So you see, this one kalau you tarik, it's not 6.5 something like that lah. Okay, tak ambil 7 pun sebenarnya. Acetic acid undergoes physical change between second minute to 6th minute. Okay, ya betul. From here to here, baru dia undergo physical change. Becoming more stronger. No, if more stronger, attractive forces more stronger for solid only, but it is becoming liquid and so on. So the attractive forces are not stronger, are getting weaker. So the correct answer is C lah. Okay. Number 14, SBP 2021. Okay, which of the substance is an element? Water is of course a molecule. Okay, naphthalene also a molecule, ubat gegat actually. Ethanol is an alcohol, of course a molecule. So neon sahaja. Neon is also kumpulan 18, element of group 18. So of course it is a monoatom. So it's an atom lah. Okay, physical state of substance P at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, remember melting point is 78, meaning, okay, contoh lah, tulis ni jap, 78 and 245, right? Okay, let's say lah this is the garis. Okay, so once dah reach this 78, okay, then only dia dah mula melebur dan jadi cecair. So before this 78, this is a solid, and after this dia cecair kan, so cecair je. And once dah reach this 245, then only after this only dia jadi gas. Okay, so dia tanya pada suhu 100. So the answer is obviously it is a liquid lah, cecair lah kan. Okay, so jawapan yang tepat adalah B lah. Okay, ni semua memang rubbish, C and D. Okay, next one, number 16. Okay, structure of atom X. Okay, they're asking about structure of atom X, atomic structure. You should know 6 is the number of protons, so it's same with the number of electrons, so they should have 6 electrons. So of course A and B lah, sebab totally kena ada 6 elektron. Dan you tengok nombor neutron kena ada 6 juga. So jawapan yang paling betul adalah B. Saya harap you faham, because I terang tadi question atas soalan nombor 16 ni. Let's say tak faham, bagi tahu. Okay, isotope use. You see the same question repeating 3 times. Detect the leakage of underground pipe. By time you not know, leakage is of course sodium 24. Okay, M and N are 2 different elements. Okay, statement are correct about the atoms. Okay, M and N have the same. Okay, they say they have the same electrons. Okay, just line first. Jap. They say they are 2 different elements with same elements. Atoms of the same element only have same number of proton, hence they have same number of neutron, but these are 2 different things. So of course ini salah. Atom M and N have different number of proton. Yeah, they are different elements, so they have different number of proton. Neutron of M and N change when formation of ion. Okay, remember when formation of ion occurs, formation of ions, the change is only in number of electrons. Okay, when atoms, okay, let's say when it is an atom, it might have 17. So when become ions, it might have 18. Number of neutron just remain the same, although the element is in atom or ion or whatever state also. So of course C is wrong. And D, nuclear number is the total number of proton and electron. Are you sure nuclear number is the total number of proton and electron? It should be total number of proton and neutron in their respective nucleus. So this one, the electrons, is wrong. So D also wrong. So the correct answer is B. And the last question for today, question 31 from SBP 2022. Mr. Aaron found that the dry ice in the box of ice cream changed into fumes. Okay, what is the process and heat energy change occurred to the dry ice? Okay, so it is a dry ice and it changed to fumes all of a sudden. So of course it is changing from solid to gas. Okay, so from solid to gas, 100% it is sublimation. It is not deposition, because deposition from gas to solid. Okay, so remember, from solid to gas, it needs to absorb heat, because let's say you have a ice cube and it changed to a normal gas, it needs heat to make this thing macam melebur. So of course the heat should be absorbed. Hence the correct answer is B. So have done discussing all the 20 questions. So I hope you understand. Oh, sorry, I missed this question, number 17. What is the type of particle for neon? Okay, type of particle for neon. Neon is actually group 18 element. Hence, it is an atom. So, done lah. For this question, number 16, those yang tak faham, please let me down in the comment box. I would terang lain sekali. But I think I already terang to you. So, that's it. Bye-bye.